All right, so what we got here, man? We got all the moments Max Kelleeman refused disrespect from Stephen A. Smith on TV. Ooh, this should be good right here. This should be good. This should be good.
This is for Knicks fans. It's a glass half empty, but hold on, I think this is more like it. I'll just leave one little drop. See, there's a little drop on the bottom. It's a glass almost entirely empty. That's for you. And then also, I know the big free agent signing, I wanted to be the first one to get you a Julius Randle jersey. I hope you rock it. You rock it with pride.
Stephen A. Smith says Max Kelleeman doesn't have credibility because he wasn't an athlete and he's not a journalist.
Technically, Stephen A., you're uncredible too, because you're not an athlete. You might be a journalist, but you're not an athlete.
We'll see about that.
What are you talking about? The fact of the matter is, you walked into a game against the Utah Jazz. Hold on, Max, we let you speak, and you ain't the basketball guy, and we let you do most of the talking. Paul Malone and John Stockton was the offense. I just finished telling you, when it come to boxing, I lay off. Did I not? I did say that. In other words, what I'm saying is I understand that your level of expertise.
Yeah, let's get spicy.
Every time you open your mouth about basketball, it's clear this ain't your expertise. You don't know what the hell you talking about.
Then how come I'm right so
between
often
John
in these
Stockton
debates?
and Karl Malone, the offense between those two, that's what their offense was predicated on.
Was getting spicy, getting spicy. See, this is why Stephen A. Smith didn't like working with Max, because Max was checking him. Max was checking them and frustrating them.
Isaiah Thomas had everybody. It wasn't about them offensively. It was Isaiah Thomas's offense. It was Stockton to Malone in Utah. Isaiah Thomas was surrounded by a bunch of defenders, hustle guys, rough riders, and what have you. He was the face of that franchise and the face of their offense. He was their number one option. There has never been a game, let alone a season, where John Stockton was the number one option. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even make no sense.
You are giving the evidence. You are giving the evidence for Isaiah Thomas, which I subscribe to. Ultimately, I got him by a hair. He was also a Finals MVP and they won 2 finals. However, you guys are acting like Stockton's not in the conversation. Why wasn't Stockton made 5 All-NBA first teams? Defensively, with averaging 3 steals a game. Was that also Karl Malone? He was shooting, by the way, Stockton could shoot the lights out.
Stop. I'm answering. Let me answer.
Nobody's taking away from how great John Stockton was defensively.
One of the elite steals players in the NBA was Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson will be the first to tell you he couldn't guard anybody. He had to take chances stealing the ball. Steals are not the perfect implication of what you do with your defensive prowess.
But he also won 5 defensive first teams. He was on all defensive first team 5 times.
But we didn't say he couldn't play defense.
Steals leader.
We didn't say he couldn't play defense. What we're saying is Isaiah Thomas was an elite defender as well, and by a mile he was a better offensive player.
Even when they agree, Stephen A. Smith is so disrespectful to Max Kelleeman. He even got Jay Williams in on this one. There's nothing wrong with Max's point. Stephen A. looked foolish on this debate. First, he tries discrediting John Stockton's assist by making an irrelevant point about Allen Iverson. John Stockton's team was not constructed the same as Allen Iverson's. And when Max brings up the 5-time All-Defense, Stephen A. changes the argument yet again. Both John Stockton and Isaiah Thomas deserve to be on the Dream Team. And
I'm more of a Isaiah Thomas fan. Now, Stockton's a bad boy, but if I need to pick a guard out of both of them, I'll pick Isaiah Thomas. But Stockton's a bad boy too. Just don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Pointing that out doesn't mean you don't know basketball.
I'm only speaking about recreational use.
I think we're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna separate this video because I think this video gonna be kinda long. So we're gonna just chop it up and do individual parts right there. So yeah. I think Stephen A. Smith couldn't control Max Kelleeman, and that's one of the reasons why you know, he said what he said about Max. Because that's the dumbest thing. How is he gonna say that he's not qualified to talk about basketball because he ain't played basketball? I mean, you ain't played basketball. Well, you ain't played basketball at the highest level. I think you cracked your knee, you said, in your freshman year in college, and you didn't play again. So, I don't know. Y'all just leave a comment down below, man. That's your boy, DMD, signing out.